Hi folks, Dr. Tom here. We're going to be talking about the value of gold for the last 3,000 years. For 3,000 years, an ounce of gold has bought the same amount of food, clothing, labor, materials, shelter. According to Forbes magazine, it's been remarkably steady in its value. Going back 3,000 years, a Roman toga cost about 1 ounce of gold. And in the time of Shakespeare, in the time of Beethoven, during the Great Depression, and in 1980 when the Forbes article was written, an ounce of gold bought a fine suit of men's clothes. When I read the article, I thought this is very interesting. So I called up Hart, Schaffner & Marks, which is a company that makes fine men's clothes, and I asked them how much a suit of men's clothes was. Coincidentally, it was within about 4% of the price of gold that day. Another would be labor. In the time of Christ, laborers, like a skilled labor, like a stonemason, was paid in silver, but it was the equivalent, the exchange rate of about 1 ounce of gold a week. Today, if you look at a non-union skilled laborer, you'll find that he's making about the equivalent of 1 ounce of gold per week as his wages. Another example would be automobiles. My wife loves the Mustang. That was her first car. A 1965 Mustang, the first year it came out with all the bells and whistles, sold for about 49 ounces of gold. In 2010, admittedly a much better looking Mustang, sold for about 52 ounces. So roughly 50 ounces of gold bought you a fully dressed Mustang. And the final example is one I've given in other classes in this series, is a house. A 3-bedroom, 2-bath house cost 200 ounces of gold in 1910. It cost 200 ounces of gold 100 years later. So as the Forbes magazine article said, that the purchasing power of gold has been astoundingly stable, that was their word, astoundingly stable, since the time of Shakespeare and going much farther back from that. So gold is a great way to protect your money from the ravages of what I call the cancer of inflation. Inflation is destroying our national economy, it's destroying our personal economy. So gold is a great way to protect it, but remember that gold is not an investment. Bullion gold is a great way to keep your money safe, but if you want to get a return on your money, if you want your purchasing power of your money to go up, you want to look at IGG or investment grade gold. Thanks for listening to Dr. Tom TV. Lord bless you.